Hi everyone, this is Mary Peterson. This is a look at this Sunday's Gospel, which is the third Sunday of Advent when we are to rejoice. And it all sounds great, but the other night I was watching the nightly news and a reporter was telling the story of one man who was burying his fourth sibling who had died from COVID. And this man was obviously in the depths of grief. We have heard over and over heart-wrenching reports of people, losing their spouses or parents and entire families racked by this horrible pandemic. So how do we move forward? How do we find joy in all of this? I have no idea what that man's faith tradition is, but this Sunday we are called to light a pink candle at Mass representing joy. But there are so many people who are in the midst of devastation, facing isolation and sickness, death, loss of livelihood, and loneliness this year. Well, not too long ago, a friend of mine, Nicole, posted a video of the story behind the song, All Is Well With My Soul. And I thought back to 2 years ago, right at this time when my dad was in the process of dying. And it was Christmas Eve, and Dad was in the hospital bed in the family room, and all of our family members were gathered around to open gifts. And while waiting and while still gathering, several of the great-grandchildren started to sing Christmas carols, and pretty soon we all joined in. And sure enough, I looked over, and there was Dad, so weak. But he had a smile on his face, and he was mouthing the words with us, and there was such joy. Well, Dad died on January 2nd, and yes, we were so blessed to have him for so many years. And yet, that would leave me grief-stricken if I thought for one moment that this was the absolute end and that I would never see him again. Yet, during that particular Advent season, the song, All Is Well With My Soul, kept rising within me. When everything seemed so dark, I wanted to hold on to Dad so much. The words and the melody kept coming to me. All is well with my soul. And when he died, those words came to me again, and I was at peace. But things would not be well if Mary had not said yes to the Holy Spirit. Things would not be well if the child had not been given. Things would not be well if God had not dwelled among us, giving us eternal worth and dignity. Things would not be well if Jesus, the light of the human race, had not shone in the darkness. There would be no reason to rejoice. If Jesus had not conquered death and darkness through his resurrection. But we do rejoice. And all is well with our souls, for the babe has come to save us. And Jesus, born on Christmas morning, brought new life and redemption through death and resurrection. He opened the gates of heaven. And so all is well, and we do rejoice. This Sunday's community antiphon says, say to the faint of heart, be strong and do not fear. Behold, our God will come and he will save us. Rejoice on this Gaudete Sunday. Light the pink candle in your homes. Remind your children of God's redeeming presence no matter how dark the times. Rejoice, for all is well with our souls. Thanks for listening. Please know that you are in my prayers at this time, and God bless.